Back in, I think it was like March or April or somewhere around there, I attempted to predict every single record going into the 2022 season. But then I realized, quite simply, too difficult due to free agency not even beginning yet and the draft not even happening yet. The series was uploaded exclusively to TikTok for whatever episodes were there. So if you want to check that out and you're watching through YouTube, it's right there. It's in the links in the description. But we're going to attempt this now. I'm going to attempt this over 8 different videos, 1 division per video. We're going to start out with the AFC for the first 4 videos, and then the next 4, I'm going to go over the NFC. So if you guys are new and you want to see some more videos like this, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Be sure to follow me on Twitch as well if you haven't already. Links down in the description. I stream almost every single night. And with that said, let's get right into it. We're going to start out with the AFC North, more specifically the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers, in my opinion, have made some really great additions to the team. They signed Mitch Trubisky. They drafted Kenny Pickett. Najee Harris is entering his 2nd year. They picked up George Pickens in the draft. They got rid of Juju Smith-Schuster. So now they have a pretty intimidating receiving core of Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool, and George Pickens. That is, of course, if Chase Claypool would not become Juju 2.0. They obviously have some decent pieces still on defense. They have Cameron Hayward. They have TJ Watt. They have Miles Jack, who they just signed from Jacksonville. They obviously have Minkah Fitzpatrick. This team, along with having Mike Tomlin, who's one of the better coaches in the NFL, I have them being over 500, but I don't know how much over, you know? I currently have the Steelers sitting at 9-8. There's just so much competition that they're facing. I do have them beating teams I view as playoff teams or borderline playoff teams, so I guess we'll have to see how all that plays out. But yeah, I have Steelers 9-8. Next up, we have the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I've talked about the Ravens in a previous video. The Ravens are not looking too insane anyways on offense. Obviously, they have Lamar Jackson. J.K. Dobbins should be fine. Gus Edwards should be fine. They signed Mike Davis. Their leading wide receivers, though, are Rashad Bateman, Devin Duvernay, and James Prochet III. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Mark Andrews is 100% going to be the #1 target for this team. They did lose Hollywood Brown to Arizona. They did get a 1st-round pick back, so honestly, it is worth it. Their offensive line is still solid. They have guys like Kyle Hamilton. They have guys like Marcus Williams, Marlon Humphrey, Patrick Queen, Calais Campbell. The only thing that's holding this Baltimore team back is injuries, honestly. I don't know if they can stay healthy, plus they are aging in terms of football stance. I still feel like they're going to be the top team in the AFC, though. I'm giving them a 10-7 record. This is definitely a bounce-back year. I think people are definitely sleeping on the Ravens. They are 100% a playoff team. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals coming off of their best season, maybe in franchise history. They had Joe Burrow for the entire season. They made it all the way to the Super Bowl. I do peg them for having a pretty solid season this year, especially with the talent that they do have. Obviously, Burrow, they have Joe Mixon, who is in contention for top 5, maybe top 10 running backs in the league currently. They have Jamar Chase coming off of a white-hot rookie year. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. There is a bit of a swap at tight end. They don't have CJ Uzomah anymore. He went to the Jets, but they picked up Hayden Hurst from Atlanta. I think he was in Atlanta anyways. Their defense is really good, obviously. They have Trey Hendrickson. They have Jesse Bates. They have Von Bell. They have Eli Apple. They have DJ Reader. They have a bunch of like really good talent. And they picked up some great O-line guys. They picked up Lyle Collins. They have Alex Kappa. Just a lot of really good moves that they made. They instead of signing flashy names, they picked up what they needed to pick up. With that said, though, I have them having a really good season going up until the bye week. And then the competition's going to get really, really tough. I have them pegged at 9-8. 3-5 at home, 6-3 away. And finally, the Cleveland Browns. And this is assuming Deshaun Watson does miss the entire season, which there's no way Deshaun Watson plays the entire year, right? Right? And even if Deshaun Watson doesn't play, they're not going to play Baker Mayfield. And it's not because they don't want to, because Baker Mayfield would probably rather die before play for this franchise again. So it would be Jacoby Brissett's season. They do have Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt still. They picked up Amari Cooper. They have David Bell. They have Donovan Peoples-Jones, who's still really young. They have David Njoku, who they franchise tagged. Their O-line is iffy, I would say. Their defense still have some really good pieces on it, like Denzel Ward, Jadeveon Clowney, Myles Garrett. Fun fact about Jadeveon Clowney, by the way. Do you know the only reason why Jadeveon Clowney signed back with the Browns was because he thought he was going to play with Deshaun Watson? I don't have the Browns doing well at all. In fact, I have them being last in their division with a 6-11 record. I do not have them doing well at all this year. The only key wins that I have them having this year are against division rivals Cincinnati and Baltimore. My AFC North standings are as followed. I have Ravens at 10-7, Steelers and Bengals at 9-8 apiece, and the Browns at 6-11. Those are my predictions. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you want to see the next part of the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to follow me on Twitch once again if you haven't already. I stream almost every single night. And yeah, with that being said, though, that's it for me, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.